Hey, everybody. Welcome to week 3 of our spring semester here in educational technology, and hope everybody's doing okay. Thanks for getting those videos in. There's a few left I know out there, but appreciate it and enjoy getting through and watching you. And I hope you've been able to watch a few of your peers and see just kind of who they are. So you kind of get to know a little bit about the class. It wasn't a lot of work last week, only about a minute. Just make sure we're getting those in at time as much as possible. Just wanted to kind of talk about this week and kind of going forward and some things like that. This week we will be working or getting into some discussions of access and diversity issues in education, in technology, in educational technology. And this is something that we will all be dealing with as we go forward because technology is becoming more and more and more a part of education and what we do in education. Simple things. So, for example, last week when K-State was making everybody reset their passwords on Tuesday, I was trying to teach my class, and none of my students could get into their Canvas pages. They couldn't get into their emails, which changed how I had to do things because I had an activity where they would actually be using their computers and their Canvas pages. And so that changed things up a little bit. But thinking more towards school settings in a public school setting is it's when we talk about access and diversity, we want to talk in terms of equity and thinking the idea that, yeah, I can say everything's equal. I give everybody the same assignment. And so they all have the equal opportunity to do that. Or our school gives everybody an iPad. So everybody has, so here in Manhattan, everybody, I don't know what grade they start that, but everybody has their own iPad. Okay, that's great. So I give an assignment and I say everybody has the equal chance to do that assignment. It's on um, it's on the iPad, go home and do it. Well, once they leave that school in that controlled environment, I get into the problem of equity. So we have equal, I give you an opportunity, right, to do it. It's the same opportunity. But equity, is it really fair? Is it really working for everybody when they leave that school? So let's think of what could happen when they go home. One, internet quality. My son always complains. I mean, I have as good of internet as I can pay for right now, and my son's always complaining that his Xbox doesn't work as fast as his friends works or something like that. Well, that could happen to be just little things like where he is in the house, how many people are using the internet at that moment, stuff like that. The signal for whatever reason is coming in. So right there's one thing, internet quality wherever you are. We learned that a lot during COVID is a lot of our students, even students that had computers who had internet, well, a lot of our students had to go, they went home, so they went to Western Kansas. Well, at that time, Western Kansas did not have very good internet. And you may find that they still don't have as good of internet as some of the more populated areas. So they struggled a little bit more. How about when you go home and like you come into my house? Well, I have a master's in educational technology. I teach educational technology. I'm very, comfortable using technology. Well, maybe when it's so if one of my children has an issue with their computer, their iPads or their homework assignments, and I use Canvas all the time and they use Canvas at schools, I can jump on there and help them. Is that the same across the board? A lot of times people are not able, the parents don't have the knowledge of that. What are their resources? Not only financially, but internet wise, as far as computer wise, within my house, we have lots of resources. I have a laptop, I have an iPad, my wife has her own laptop, my daughter has an laptop. Um, so just those kind of things alone are simple ways, but there's a lot more to it. And it's something that we need to think of. We can't always just say, here, I gave you an assignment on your computer, go home and do it. And if you don't do it, then you're going to lose points or there's a problem. We always have to understand things come up. Like many of you in this class have already or will throughout the semester email me on Thursday night or somehow and say, hey, my computer's not working and this is why my assignment didn't get turned in, or whatever reason it may be that things are not working. So there's always going to be some issue like that. So I really quickly just kind of want to share my screen, go over this week. um, I'll share this screen here and let's kind of go to our week 3 module. So I talked about this a lot in the opening or the orientation here is, kind of we got our start here page, go look and see, but then um, this is our assignment this week. And you'll see I have groups set up. So each of you will be in a group of about 3 people. So you'll be part of your assignment will be to reply. So I'll go through that in here a second. But basically what you're going to do is look through the resources in the module. You can also go look at your own resources to try to find something brand new. Sorry about the noise. They are doing construction in Bluemont, so if you hear that, it's all we're dealing with it constant while we're here in the building. But what I want you to do, kind of take a look at the rationale, just kind of thinking about diversity. It's not really going to play an important part of the assignment. So review the resources I have in the module and then answer the following questions. So you're going to answer every one of these questions. Okay. I want to know what is the current state of equity and technology specific to the situation? What are we in with COVID-19, the pandemic? Present and discuss at least 3 issues that are present when teachers use educational technology. And then what is the greatest issue you believe will impact your educational technology? So one paragraph, each paragraph for each question should be about 100 words. So that's kind of the minimum there. So we need some depth to that. You're going to submit this by Thursday, February 1st at 11:59. And then remember, you will reply to your group members by February. Now, this is where it comes in, people not turning assignments in on time. People are going to want to work on this on Friday, so they don't have to worry about the weekend. If you do not turn your reply in Thursday night, then they're not going to see it. And they're going to wonder, why can't I reply to my group and get it going? Please reply by, or please put your initial submission in by Thursday, February 1st. And then your replies will be due Sunday. Okay. You don't want to be losing points just simply for not getting things done on time. This will be, remember, this is at least 4 points by not replying to your group. Now, you do not have to read all of it, but read what you think is enough or find your own. This is plenty of stuff here to get you through. So if you have any questions on that, just let me know. But take a look and see what it is. And that next week, what we'll do is we'll actually continue with this, and you will actually be looking at, okay, now you've kind of seen what the issue is, you've reflected on the issue is, now what can you do as a teacher to fix it? So just, again, short little thing here, message, go out there, make sure you are turning things in on time, make sure you are getting things. We already have a lot of people that are turning things in late. Please get those in on time. And if you have any questions, if there's interruptions or things that are, going wrong, let me know. If you do have issues within the class, please let me know. I'll work with you to fix those. But yeah, so I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, let me know, and we will talk soon. All right, bye-bye.